Vice President Xi Jinping's visit to the United States next week will be the latest official cross-cultural connection between these two countries. Among those who have acted as a bridge between China and the United States, perhaps few people have a story more compelling and more complex than that of Sidney Rittenberg. He was the first American citizen ever to join the Chinese Communist Party. He was a personal friend of Mao, only to be jailed by him for 16 years. CCTV's Wang recently caught up with Rittenberg in Arizona, where he shared his incredible story.
Sidney Rittenberg was a GI drafted into the U.S. Army during World War II. Arriving in China in 1945 as a military observer, Rittenberg only hoped to return home to North Carolina soon. But he did not know that he had just embarked on a journey that would change him forever. As a young idealist searching for answers to the corruption and poverty that he saw in old China, Rittenberg went to Yan'an, the city where the Chinese communists later rose to power. There, he befriended the man who would change China's fate.
The first thing he said was, if you don't object, I will ask my secretary to invite you to come to my place, spend a whole day or maybe 2 days just talking about America. He asked me questions and he listened with everything concentrated, focused on what I was saying, like I was the most important person in the world. And I'm nobody. I'm an unknown young American who just wandered into there. And that's what changed in later years, I think.
But soon began China's Cultural Revolution, marked by one political campaign after another. Sidney Rittenberg was wrongly jailed for 16 years for being an alleged American spy.
I knew that it was Mao himself that had to order me arrested. For the first year, I was in total darkness. They want to break you down and make you talk. Finally, I just went crazy. I wanted to be able to survive in order to prove that I was innocent.
Despite these lingering memories, Rittenberg says he has no regrets.
If you have the chance to live it all over again, would you do it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why?
Because it's been a wonderful life. I had an opportunity to take part in the Chinese people's movement to make history. I mean, look at the difference. For all the problems, look at the difference between China today and China in 1945. I think in the end, the Chinese people will work out a new kind of democracy which suits their needs and which may be a model for other people too.
In 1980, Rittenberg returned to the United States with his wife, Wang Yulin. They now run a consulting firm that provides services to the American companies doing business in China. At 91, he says he's still dedicated to bridging the gap between the two countries he loves deeply.
Growth, year by year, of understanding, connection, and friendship between the young people of America and China. That's so important for the future of the world, and I think it is happening. I think it will happen.
Wang, CCTV, Arizona.